You know I love my mince pies. I did warn you. I gave you a warning. You did a shit on my shelf. I've got 3 darts. That's all, just 3 darts. Look, I don't want to do this, but you've left me no choice. Do you know what? It's not actually a bad score. Count yourself lucky, Elf. You survived this time. But next time, it'll be a lot worse. For any neighbours watching me do that, they are going to think that I've absolutely lost the plot. Also, for anyone who's interested in darts and want to know where that dartboard was from, because it is the best darts board. I absolutely love it. I found it on Etsy. These are all real corks from different wines and things that basically create the corks around of the darts board. They're called wine cellar darts. They're also on eBay as well. Bespoke handmade cork dartboard backer made locally in the UK from Daventry, Northamptonshire. If you want a darts board and you want to support local businesses, highly recommend them. Very, very quick. And also just an absolute class job of it. Good morning. It is day 6. Day 6? Oh God, I should really remember. Yeah, it's got to be day 6 because it's 6th. Hang on. Yes, it does actually help to start Vlogmas and film the day and then do the day after, if that makes sense. The way that Zoe would normally do it. So you don't put a video up on the first because you film the first and it goes out on that day. Because then I know when I look at this thing, it always says what day of Vlogmas it is. So great, it's the 6th. Welcome to the 6th day of my Vlogmas. We've nearly done an entire week of consistent vlogs, which is unheard of for myself. Now it's starting to get to a bit of a crunch point in my Vlogmas where, oh no, I've just seen that the thing go past, the thing that eats your rubbish, what's it called? Dust cart. Not dust cart, what am I, 60? The rubbish collecting bin, but for garden waste, has just gone past. And I've just been given a green bin, which I was very, very excited about. I didn't have a green bin when we moved here. And although we had green bins at the last place, we weren't registered with the people that come and collect the garden waste. So last weekend, or the weekend before that, as actually a bit of like a therapeutic bit of time to myself, I decided to collect all the leaves from the garden and from the driveway and just give it a good old tidy up and just put all the trimmings of hedges and things like that in the green bin. So I have a green bin full, ready to go, but I keep forgetting what day it gets collected. And it turns out it is a Wednesday morning is the day that it gets collected, and I missed it. Great. Oh, beautiful tree. Oh, beautiful tree. Although I'm super, super happy with this tree, I did see a comment in a vlog 2 days ago, which did sort of reaffirm, I think, my subconscious thought about this tree, which is for what was an expensive tree, although I did get it in a sale because I got it in like June rather than buying it in the lead up to Christmas. For what is like a top brand probably of Christmas tree, this Balsam Hill is meant to be like one of the best. You can see the central stem quite easily, which you'd think would be hidden. But I think that's partly my fault. Because also, thanks to you lot in the comments, you explained that the gloves were for helping kind of like fluff out the Christmas tree or whatever it's called. I don't know, was that the right term? Probably not. Giving it a zhuzh. Technical term, zhuzh. Like there, like a significant gap where you can just see the central stem bit, which I always think a good Christmas tree, you should be able to see that. And a few in the comments agreed with me. So maybe I'll have to get the gloves on at some point and just give it a little zhuzh. But that is very far down on my list of things to get done today. Because it's Wednesday, which is the final straw day, which means at some point I've got to have a meeting about the development of this show that we're hopefully going to work on, and hopefully it gets commissioned, and hopefully then we have a Saturday night pre-Strictly show that breaks all records and sells around the world, you know, becomes a hit. And then also, I have got another whole list of stuff I've got to do. Do you know what I need to do? I need to go upstairs in my office and write down the list of things in priority order of what needs doing. First thing as well, I need to edit yesterday's vlog. the vlog where I was at Strictly for the Christmas special. If you haven't seen that yet, hopefully it's up before this one, although something's gone very wrong, but I will also say I'll leave a link in the description. But just go back onto my channel and watch that one before you watch this one. If you've joined this Vlogmas 5 days in, welcome, but go back to the start and watch them from the start, because it will make everything have a lot more context. But before all that, yesterday when I was up at Elstree for the Strictly Christmas special, my doorbell went, and it was a delivery of what I think can only be the remainder of those chairs, which is amazing, because I was convinced, I was so worried that they wouldn't arrive in time, because on Sunday I have got my mates from back home coming down to have our annual Christmas do, and I was worried, thinking at some point they're going to have to, a lot of them are going to have to sit on the floor or sit somewhere else. So he's left them at my mum's place, so I'm going to go there now and pick them all up and bring them back, and hopefully I can do it all in one trip. But oh my God, Vlogmas very nearly just ended, because as I sat in this car, I've got my tracky dacks on and my phone just fell straight out the pocket, hit that step and then hit the ground. I reckon if it didn't hit that step first, I would have had a smashed phone. As you know, this Vlogmas is being filmed on my iPhone. So, is this Christmas or not? No, it's not. So that would have been an actual disaster. Oh, we're frosted. We are fully frosted in, which is not what you want when today is a day of just rushing around trying to get as many little bits and bobs done as possible, whilst also trying to make an entertaining vlog. Oh, that's a lot of chair. I need some sun. And I also need some food as well, my God. Just finished a production company meeting. During the meeting, in a way, it's all worked out relatively nicely, because I've had the meetings, but also from working from home means I'm in for these sort of pre-Christmas deliveries. During the meeting, delivery arrived, and we have some new furniture. A rustic bench, which is actually really nice. Very comfortable, it's got a nice little bum groove in it. I put it there for the time being, because we haven't really got anywhere to sit and put your shoes on other than sitting on the step of the stairs, which is fine. But I was thinking maybe it'd be nice when you walk in, although we've got different coloured woods going on here, something like this, where a little sort of like rusticy bench you can sit on, shoes can go kind of underneath so they're out the way, and then a place to sit and put your shoes on. And it's from, I can't pronounce it, but I do really like this shop. Cuckoo. The next item is a chair in here. Once again, I got this chair and didn't really know, don't throw away. I don't know where this is gonna go exactly, but there's options, which is great. From the same place, but I've got to say, I mean, I love it. I'll find somewhere for it to go, but this shop, Cuckoo, the boxes, when the guys delivered it, they said, "Do you want us to take the boxes away?" And I was like, absolutely yes, because for some reason, I love this shop, right? But the boxes that the stuff comes in actually smells like poo. Like they stink. And even the delivery guys were like, "These boxes smell a bit, don't they?" And I was like, "Yeah, just a little bit." Yeah, they absolutely get rid. So they did take away most of the cardboard for me, which is great. But I can still smell it on the product. I've got to mention that yesterday, Jonathan, who is the producer of the Strictly podcast, he gave me this lovely little gift, right? Massive shout out to you, Jonathan. Thank you very much for this. Jonathan is the best podcast producer / he's got a very, very good creative brain on him, old Jonathan. Jonathan gave me these two little tree ornaments. So here we've got a candy cane and also a surfing Santa, which is going to go very, very well, I feel like, with our sort of eclectic but also slightly Australian themed tree. I need to find a branch that hasn't. Here we go. And there he is, surfing Santa, nestled between the festive Brussels sprout and the golden McDonald's chicken nugget. Also, I am keeping this box because this is definitely gonna get reused for another gift at some point between now and Christmas. So thank you, Jonathan. But I'm now getting my woolly hat on because I'm going outside to try and find something that I may need for tomorrow's vlog. Also, I burnt my hand today on the oven Try and guess where. It's not actually too painful, but it does look, it's starting to go very, very red. Right, this garage needs sorting out. Does anybody actually, and be honest, does anybody or anybody you know have a garage that is used for cars as opposed to just putting loads of crap in? Because my garage is becoming full of crap. Stuff that I need to get rid of, sort out and do all that kind of thing. Aha, this is what I'm looking for. This old bit of kit. The only issue is I don't know if I can take it apart. I don't want to be carrying this around with me tomorrow as is. Do you know what I mean? I think it will make me look ridiculous. It will look so ridiculous. I'm going to try and take it apart best I can and take it in bits, I guess, but what a pain in the arse of a thing to move. And where I'm going to tomorrow, I mean, most people probably know from that where I'm going. So let's just say I'm going to, for example, Manchester. I would normally drive because I've got the car here. I can leave early in the morning. It's what, like a 4 or 5 hour drive, whatever. But at least I'm about to chuck it in the boot and it's all good. But if I take the train, it's more expensive, but it also means then that I can edit today's vlog so it's actually up on time. Because if I drive, there's no way I'll get this vlog out. So these are the sacrifices I have to make, I guess, to get the vlogs out. So I may have to walk on the train station with a metal detector on me, looking like an absolute schooner. Actually, tell a lie, he's only gone and done it. Result. I feel like this whole Vlogmas thing up to this point has been very sort of, well, for me anyway, it feels quite full on. I've been very social compared to what I'm normally like. I've been out and seen friends, I've seen family, I've seen a lot of people over the last few days. And I think, and obviously including yesterday, sort of being social all day yesterday, today just feels like I'm drained. I feel like I'm actually drained. Now I've got to do a bit more work this evening as well. I'm doing, making some changes to the Vlogmas intro. I've seen a lot of people say that they miss the old intro. And when I put a thing out today saying, what do you want to see added to the intro that I'm doing now? A lot of you said, we want the old intro back, which I get it. You see it with everything. With everything, nothing is as good as the original, that kind of thing. But creatively, I have to move on and try different things. I can't keep doing the Such a Joe Vlogmas intro because one, my voice is just too good. I don't want you to get jealous about how good my singing voice is. And two, I needed to do something different. I wanted to do something different. And I wanted to test myself a little bit. And I really enjoyed making the animation. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying about feeling exhausted, so I was thinking about it a bit more. I am the sort of person who I love being in social situations, but I like to sort of be there and enjoy it, but not be too involved. So this might not make sense to a lot of people, but I'm the sort of person that's very, very happy to be in social situations. In fact, if I'm not in a social situation, after a certain amount of time, I hate it. I need to be around people, but I don't necessarily, I think especially like nowadays, I don't like to be too involved in the social side of things. I like to be the person in a social situation that is sat there enjoying watching other people socialize, basically. This time of year, especially for Christmas and New Year, going to see lots of friends and family and feeling that pressure of needing to see everybody, it can be quite intense. And sometimes you just need a day or half a day or even an hour to yourself just to decompress. And I feel like this evening is going to be like that for me. Now, another package did arrive today, and it's something that is very, very cool. Whether I have time to set it up now or not, all depends on the instructions, but it's something for the tree. I've always wanted on a Christmas tree, never could do it as a kid. Now that I'm an adult, I can now do it. But to me, it's 25 years too late, but still, we're going to try it out. And that thing is this. It's a train set for the Christmas tree, and it includes smog. I thought smog was a really, really bad thing, and we weren't allowed smog. But turns out with this, they're bending the rules. Now, I found this on Amazon, and it wasn't actually like, I think compared to like traditional train sets, didn't seem too bad. I mean, that looks pretty damn cool. I am already getting very excited. You know my love for like things like building Lego and anything that's sort of like easy engineering sort of stuff. Absolutely love it. This though looks quite complicated, so I'm gonna have to read this and try and work out the best way of getting this to work. But hopefully it's not too difficult to set up. 1915 classical train. You could get it in green, but I thought red is kind of more, I mean, red and green is festive. I would have liked a red and a green, but they didn't do that. But yeah, Polar Express, here we come. The track is done. The trains are sort of on. I'm just waiting for the bit behind that one, which acts as the battery pack basically for the train and powers it along. And then it's pretty much done, hopefully. But it's a nice little addition, I think, to the tree. Makes it look very, I don't know, weird. It's been a bit of time, but the train is charged. It's charged. I've just got to put a little bit of this water, apparently, in here. Now, I'm so excited. I don't know why. It's a bloody toy train set. What I've got to do now is press the on button and fingers crossed, I'll check all the wheels are aligned on the track. Now, let's see, these wheels aren't aligned. That's it. Get them on. Make sure they're all on the track properly. Yep. All aboard, everybody. Ready to go? We ready to head off on the Polar Express. Calling at East Croydon and London Victoria. This train is formed of 2 coaches. First class is situated at the back of the train. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh! Why is it not moving? Why is it not moving? Oh! Oh my God. I'm shocked. I've just realised as well, I didn't have the lights on, so now the lights are on in the carriages. That is so cool. All it needs now is like little tiny people to sit into the carriages, but I am so chuffed with this. Smoke. Go on, my son. Off you go. Let's go. All aboard. Look at it. Look at the lights. That is wicked. Do you know what? I want more carriages now. Have I just become a train collector? Jesus. I'm in the wars today. First a burn on my hands, then I was like, I've got an itchy toe. Sorry if you don't like feet, by the way. Size of that. It's so swollen there, itchy. I think I got bitten by a spider or something. Because it's definitely like, I can see like 2 bite marks almost when I push down there that you can see something that's bit my toe. Slightly worried, guys. I think I'm going to fall apart before the end of Vlogmas. Completely forgot to open these that were sent to me a couple of vlogs ago. So, before I go to bed, these have been gifted to me by Dr. Dennis Gross. Gross? Not too sure, but hyaluronic marine oil-free moisture cushion. You have dull, dehydrated or dry skin. Funny enough, I genuinely do. Don't know if it's because I shaved my face today or what, but my skin is just getting bad. And I just ain't feeling too pretty. We've also got a ultra gentle daily peel. You have dehydrated or sensitive. I love how it's just telling me what I have. You have dehydrated or sensitive skin, uneven tone or texture, fine lines or enlarged pores. You want dewy, smooth, calm skin and immediate radiance. How does it know what I want? I can't even say that. An algae marine boost de dehydration. Wait, this one's in French. Ah. English on the back. The last one, this is a cleanser. Luxe Lather Fresh Clear Skin. Soap and sulfate free, which is exactly what I look for. I don't like a cleanser that's too harsh for all skin types. So I'm excited to give this a go. My face is already, I mean, I don't know if the lighting or not, but already I'm feeling like $1,000,000. We'll see how it is in the morning. But speaking of morning, it is 1 a.m. at the moment. It's so late. I'm never up this late at all. Also, I've had a lot of people asking me to give my thoughts and impressions on the new GTA 6 trailer. I've not actually watched it the whole way through yet. I've seen little like bits here and there. I've not watched it all the way through, so remind me to do that at some point. Anyway, that is the end of the vlog. Obviously, it's been very, very different to the previous vlogs. It's been much more a sort of stay at home sort of day and just unbox stuff and me getting injured with spider bitten toes and burns and things like that. But anyway, hope you still enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so it alerts you as to when I upload the next episode of Vlogmas, although we have been on a roll so far with the 6 p.m. upload, which has been good. And I will see you tomorrow with another one. Good night.